If you are always on a tight budget like I am, here are some things that I get to help me maintain my life throughout the week. So today I want to sit down and share some of the things that I picked up from the Dollar Tree and the Dollar General. I felt like this was the perfect time to film this video because earlier this week my brother made a comment and said that I shop, eat, and kind of live like I'm still in prison. So I felt like it would be a really good video and a really educational video to share with you guys some of the things that I like to do throughout the week to keep myself prepped. I didn't learn this in prison. I should put this. I really did have to keep a really tight budget because I did not get a lot of money put on my books every single week. Like, my parents were not having it. Every single week, I used to have to make sure that I budget and did everything the way that I was supposed to so I would have enough money for the week after. So I felt like today would be a really good video to sit down and share with you guys some of the things that I got to help keep me afloat throughout this week. And then we're just going to talk about how I maintain in prison and how I am translating that to my everyday life and keeping things afloat whenever I'm busy and I am on a very, very strict budget. I don't have a lot of room to play around. First, I wanted to start with my prepackaged meals. I essentially just got 2 chicken and rice bowls because I already have some food in my freezer that I can cook if I do get hungry. But like I said, I do work for the rest of the week, so I know I won't feel like cooking. So I picked up 2 chicken and rice bowls. The next thing that I want to stock up on are my drinks. I have water, coffee, and juice. My coffee is Starbucks drinks, but I got that for free. My sister works at Amazon and she got a lot of free stuff, so she gave me these coffee drinks. And y'all, I am so excited because now I don't have to spend money on coffee and I can save an extra buck or two. Since I live alone and I work majority of the time, I just like to go ahead and get a few things that can fit inside the mini fridge and my cabinets. Like I said, I live alone, so I don't need a ton of stuff, so I just wanted to start with the basics. Next thing that I want to stock up on are a few home essentials. I didn't need too much, just some air freshener, dish soap, and trash bags. However, my mom also brought down my wax melt, so I was able to add that to this video. And I'm super excited because if you are a returning subscriber, then you know that I got these wax melts like 2 years ago. And whenever I went to prison, my mom saved these for me. So these wax melts are really old, but don't worry, they still smell super, super good. Overall, they've been through a lot in these 2 years, and I am just so happy that I still have them, along with the other home essentials that I was able to pick up today. I did have to toss one of my wax melts into the trash because upon transporting the wax melts to me, they did end up melting in the car because it was so hot outside. But overall, I still have quite a few wax melts and I'm super excited. I also picked up a basket so I can keep that by the front door so I can drop my keys in it whenever I get off work. The next category of things that I needed today are my hygiene products. I went ahead and picked up some mouthwash, some Vaseline, and 2 things of deodorant. Along with my soap, I also picked up some soap bags and an exfoliating bath mitt. I felt like this would be perfect whenever I do my everything shower, so I picked it up as well. So that is the end of my haul. As I share earlier, I wanted to share a haul of some of the things that I got, because I thought it was really funny whenever my brother told me that I still shop and act like I'm in prison. So I kind of wanted to explain that a little bit more. As you guys know, I went to prison. In total, I was locked up for, I want to say, 1 year and 5 months. And during that time, you guys know, whenever you go to prison, you really do have to rely on people, on your family, putting money on your books to make sure that you can survive while you are in there. Now, I did have other things that I was doing on the side. Like, I had a couple of side hustles where I made money, so I wasn't completely broke. But when it came to my family putting money on my books, I would only tell them, like, hey, make sure you just put like $40 or $50, because I would make sure that I could survive off of $40 or $50. Sometimes I would survive off of $40 or $50 a month, because whenever I got to prison and I was working in the kitchen, they only paid you $40 a month to work in the kitchen. So some months I went with $40 a month. And that really showed me how to be strict with my budgeting plan, way more than I ever did whenever I was out in the streets. Whenever you're in prison, you don't have time to play around. Like, you will not eat if you do not budget your money the right way. And whenever I say you will not eat, of course the prison fed you, but they literally fed you cornbread, black beans, brown beans, and rice. Like, that was dinner for the night. So unless you wanted to eat something like that, you had to make sure you budgeted your money correctly so that you would have money and hygiene products for the whole entire week. Or sometimes, like I said, in my case, I had to make sure that I had enough stuff for a month, because my family was not putting money on my books every single week. I'm happy with everything that they were doing for me, so I don't want you guys to take from this video that I wasn't getting taken care of whenever I was in prison, because I most definitely was. But I most definitely had to stick to a strict budget, because my family is not rich. I am not rich. So I had to maintain with what I had. And in today's video, as I share with you guys, I went and picked up a few things, because for the rest of the week, I am going to be at work. I'm not really going to be home as much. So I wanted to go ahead and pick up some stuff and make sure that I am stocked up on the things that I need. With that being said, I feel like prison really helped shape me into who I am today. Am I happy that I went to prison? Absolutely not. Do I want to go back? Absolutely not. Did it teach me something? Yes, it did. And one of those things is sticking to a strict budget. Because before I went to prison, I had a budget, but whenever it was time for me to stick to my budget, like whenever I felt like doing something, I would just get up and do it and spend the money if I had the money. And then later on in the month, I'm like, oh my God, I don't have enough money for this. I feel like going to prison and building that routine and keeping that routine the same for 1 year and 5 months, it really helped shape me into who I am today, now that I am going through living alone again in my 20s, also getting out of prison and trying to start all over again, maintaining the things that I have so far, with the fact that I'm not doing a lot of serving like I was doing before. Because like at first I had like 40 hours of just straight serving and I was making really good money. Well, now that I'm training, my serving shifts have been split up a little bit. So I'm not serving as much, which means that I'm not bringing home the amount of money that I was bringing home when I first started serving, which is completely okay, because it does kind of make up for it since I'm training and I'm getting training pay, and I'm also going to be moving up at my job. But overall, I feel like today was a really successful day, because I was able to stay on budget, get the things that I need, and also share with you guys some new things that I picked up. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And without further ado, I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!